The views and opinions expressed on From the Mouths of Madness are that of the panel and not of the Geeks Under the Influence Network or their sponsors, Amazon.com and tpublic.com. Listeners, beware. Coming straight from the Mouths of Madness, I am one of the hosts. Lowdown with me, as always, is...
FU Hunter. What's up, bitches?
Yeah, 2021 bitches.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it's been actually started off worse than last year.
I don't know. I mean, it's just a continuation. I don't know where... Did people think as soon as, like, we hit midnight that, like, everything was going to get better? No, dude, we're still carrying in over shit, all right?
All right. Why I say it's different is because, like, it was one of the most important buildings in our country.
Yeah.
That's kind of what makes it kind of...
Oh, yeah.
It's one thing for cities, you know what I mean? Like, it's shitty in local businesses, but, like, literally where everything gets voted on that has to do with our government.
Yeah.
I don't know.
2021 looked at 2020 and said, hold my beer already, and there you go. So, yeah.
It's kind of like 2021 got behind 2020, and 2020 was the chick from the Night of the Demons remake.
Yeah.
So, all 2021 did was give us some demon cock.
Chop.
Yeah. This is fucking terrible. Oh, but hey, we're not. That's enough of that. I got that out of the way.
Let's not talk about anything more terrible in this episode. So.
Oh, yeah. So
hold on. I'm just gonna throw out there. All right, what are we covering tonight?
We're covering the 1980 John Carpenter film The Fog versus the I don't give a fuck 2005 remake of The Fog.
I know that's the actual year. We're just gonna say the 2021 or 2020 Fog. All right.
No, it could get worse. That movie could have gotten worse. It could have been worse.
Okay.
It could have been worse.
And we have already showed our cards in literally the first 2 minutes. Because, yes, folks, buckle up for the shit fest that is the Fog remake.
Yeah, so 1980 The Fog was directed by John Carpenter, produced by Deborah Hill. You know that team. They created together, dated. There was a whole bunch of sauces being stewed there.
Carpenter score. Motherfucking Tom Atkins in that bitch.
Atkins.
Yeah.
And John Carpenter had a cameo.
That at the very beginning, that's right. Yeah.
He was the
better cameo, I would say, than the what's the anthology he was in?
What? Body Bags wasn't a cameo. He was the fucking like narrator.
I liked him better at the beginning of Fog, where he wasn't really talking much. Just kind of that stoner dude that's like, all right, man, shit's clean. I'll see you later.
All right, that's gonna be a childlike episode because we can talk about Body Bags.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
And then written by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill together.
Yep.
Yeah. So this movie was awesome because it was a short, sweet, to the point ghost story. It was like one of John Carpenter's really only ghost stories.
Yeah.
We don't count. Yeah. Really only, like, true ghost story.
Well, I'll be honest. Before I ever saw that, I thought, like, when I saw the whole setup for The Fog, before I actually watched the movie, just the promotional stuff, I thought that, like, literally The Fog just rolled in and you, like, ate your skin or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize, no, there's motherfucking ghost pirates in this bitch that...
Ghost leper pirates.
Yep, that fuck your shit up. That was a whole caught me off guard. I was like, oh, okay, there's something in the, fog.
Yeah.
Kind of like there's something in the mist.
Yeah.
There's always these movies that I'm like, oh, it's the clouds that are going to fucking... No, man, there's shit in the fucking clouds and in the fog. Like, yeah.
That's what's going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
And they did it perfectly. I mean, it's a slow build and a sleepy... I don't know if this one was.
You have that fucking goddamn it, that one dude, the old motherfucker. I'll be honest. The only thing I can remember him in right off the top of my head was he was also in Scrooge, who did the narrating for Scrooge.
Yeah.
But he's at the beginning of this, just trying to scare the fuck out of little kids. Where he's telling us where he's like, and then they were murdered, and you're like, God damn, dude, like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This was like just a solid A+ ghost story because it literally starts out at a campfire.
Yeah.
Telling ghost stories.
Some old dude trying to scare the fuck out of a bunch of kids.
Yeah. And again, the score kicks in, which, I mean, it's John Carpenter's score.
Yeah,
Come on. What the fuck? Jamie Lee Curtis, again, he brings her back, utilizes her.
Yep.
Is she a little little less girl next door in this one.
Oh yeah,
You
she
know.
gets a little ride on the Atkins.
Well, I mean, hey, you know, she saw
She's
Tom
on the Atkins diet.
She's on the Atkins. She's on the
I'm
Atkins
sorry, it was too
diet.
easy.
Oh, I guess I'm gonna say this again. Tom Atkins is like the Charles Bronson of horror.
I think he's better than that.
Charles Bronson was awesome.
He was awesome. He is awesome, but I don't know, man. I'll try to figure out how to compare him.
Yeah, I don't know how
in the '80s, like Chuck Norris.
No.
Dude, do you know how many
No.
action movies
no.
in the '80s Chuck Norris was in?
Yeah, but no.
You're just saying that now because Chuck Norris is an ass clown now.
No. Dude, you fucking wait, because he has a mustache? Charles Bronson had a mustache too.
No, I just when I think '80s and like in a bunch of movies of that genre, I just instantly go Chuck Norris because like if you turn around, like he was
Chuck
in a bunch.
Norris's fighting scenes
Charles
were a lot
Bronson,
better.
I kind of put him with a couple, but here or there. I'm just saying for '80s genre movies, Tom Atkins is the Chuck Norris of horror.
Well, see, that's why and actually that's why I go with Charles Bronson more, because Chuck Norris was the uber good guy.
All right, give me another Charles Bronson movie after Death Wish.
Death Wish 2.
Okay. Not in the fucking series of Death Wish. I know what's going to happen if I ask you another movie. You're going to say Death Wish 3. All right?
There's a couple. I don't know. They all run together, just like the Chuck Norris movies. But Charles Bronson was more of a douche. Tom Atkins plays a douche.
Well, yeah, but that's
Chuck Norris is a good all-around American boy.
Who's really a douche. Really?
But in his movies,
okay, yeah.
in his movies,
yeah.
He's the A1 go-getter. Never cheat on his wife. Always does the right thing. Tom Atkins never does the right thing.
That's true. That's true. That is why.
Not of his own free will. Like, he's been forced to do the right thing.
Yeah, he does. He does have a tendency to make the wrong decisions.
So there you go.
But
there you
still,
go. Nope, wrong. Anyway.
He seemed to not fuck anything up and escape from New York. I'll give you that.
Okay. That's all right.
We're almost, by the way, just breaking down this, turning into a Tom Atkins episode.
All right.
We got distracted.
Because it's Tom Atkins.
We got distracted by the Atkins diet again.
Yeah, the Atkins diet. So stupid. But yeah. So yeah, you get just enough backstory for the reason, for the ghost coming back to this. I forget the name of the fucking town. Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah. I forget. But it's the anniversary of the town the founding of the town, and this fog starts to roll in. And the main character, who is Adrienne Barbeau, we got some good actors in this.
Yeah.
And she's this radio DJ at a lighthouse, so she sees all this fog coming in from the lighthouse, right?
Oh, she has her buddy at the
weather station.
Yeah, weather station.
Trying to get up in that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, every time he's like, "Hey, babe, you can come over and get on my cock," like,
yeah.
But like in an early '80s way of saying that,
In a very nerdy way.
Yeah.
Very nerdy early '80s way.
Yeah.
So,
we should bring up, by the way, that the reason they start rolling in is because, very weirdly enough, in the church, this rock comes down, and one of the parts of the wall comes down, and there's
a diary.
Yep. That kind of starts everything up,
Yeah, when the priest is, a boozer, as the priests do.
I think it's Hal Holbrook, I believe.
Yeah, it's Hal Holbrook. Yep.
And he loves his drinking.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And so the diary holds like the history, and you come to find out as the fog rolls in, because like when a ship shows up and the crew's dead, and like, oh my god, and yada yada.
But I like that introducing them, because they're the first ones. They're on the water. The fog rolls in. One by one, they get taken the fuck out.
Yep. No, I mean, and that is solid. And like you get that cool side by side shot of their ship, the ghost ship.
Yeah.
With their tiny little dinky ship.
Yeah.
So it was, and that was a really cool scene. Because they do a good job of making it look like a ghost ship. I don't know what kind of lights they put behind it to give it a glow. And it's a really cool shot. And then they basically hit land, and they start, rolling through the town. There's these just multiple different scenes of them. Like they hit the DJ Billy. They hit her house, and her son's in there.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty cool. You see the fog roll through the house and get right to his door. And meanwhile, throughout all this, Tom Atkins, you don't even fuck what he does. He's like, who is he?
Well, he was buddies with the guys on the boat.
That's right.
So
he was buddies with guys on the boat.
He's like kind of, as Tom Atkins does, accidentally investigating something that nobody else gives a shit about, a la Halloween 3. And yeah, and he's the kind of on top of this, and he's like figuring out, like, wait a second, there was fog that night when the fucking boat got all fucked. Kind of figure shit out.
Yeah.
But we got to go real quick to where there's a problem because the town, as this fog's rolling in, the town's there to celebrate a big moment, which is the unveiling of the monument to the founders.
To the founders.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a big event, which makes this town seem really fucking boring.
Oh.
Because they're all there. They're all like, I guess, 100 people just to see them take a, thing off and show them the monument, which you can see it anytime. But whatever, I mean, small towns have their traditions.
Hey, I'm just saying. Small
I'm
towns
just saying,
are just all about
you got
some statues,
bleachers and shit, and they make announcements, and the mayor's like, "This is a great tradition. All right, here's the big moment. Pull the thing off the monument," and everybody's like, "All right." That I don't.
And they're getting ready to have this giant event in the evening, and one of the party planners, we forgot. It's another. I'm telling you, this movie is just full of actors. Is none other than Janet Leigh.
Yep.
I mean, come on.
I kind of feel like, Jamie Lee was like, "Hey, Mom, you want to be in this movie?" So, yeah.
It's also Psycho. I mean, like,
obviously,
I
yeah.
mean, come on. I mean, it's like, you look at this cast, it's ridiculous. And
well, I think too, Carpenter, especially after Halloween, people were looking. I mean, you could just say the same thing with Escape from New York if you look at the casting with that.
It's true.
So,
it's a lot of. Oh, man, they got fucking Isaac Hayes in that bitch.
Harry Dean Stanton.
Harry Dean Stanton.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I think early on, Carpenter was really good at just finding a lot of like good actors for these roles.
And so you find, Tom Atkins goes into the dock, and it's his buddies, and he knew the guys on the ship, and then some other shit happens. Like there is some filler, but it's a short movie, so it's not like it drags, right? There's a little bit of story it builds up.
It's
you
kind
realize
of a paint by number. It's very bam, bam, bam. Kill, kill, kill. And they're actually filling out what's the number of kills they're getting up to make up for, there's like a count or something like that. So I think it's 6 or 7.
Is
so,
it?
Yeah, because I think at the point they get to the church, there's like 5 kills. And so there's like one more
ship
person.
had 2.
Yeah.
Alone.
Yeah.
The ship alone had 2. Yeah. So after he leaves the dock, after seeing his friends, meanwhile the fog's rolling in, all this stuff, a couple other people get killed. He runs into a hitchhiker, which is Jamie Lee Curtis. He takes her back to his place, smashes it out, and then he starts driving around. He hears over the radio, Billy's, screaming like, "Hey, go check my kids, she's at home."
Is an amazing scene too, because the terror, she's powerless. She knows what's happening. She already knows what's happened to her weatherman friend.
Yeah, because he's the other one. Yeah, he's one of the other killers.
And so all she can do, the phone lines are fucked. All she can do is communicate through the radio. So she's screaming. She's like, if anybody's listening, she's like trying to direct, like, the fog is going down this road. You've got to do something. Like, it's a really effective way.
Yeah,
a scene.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
because you're right. I mean, they do again. This is why it's not filler, because they do a really good job in the beginning of the movie. Right during the end of the credits, I believe it starts, where it's also driving, because she wakes up and she spends time with the kid and she has to drive in. It shows this long ass drive to this lighthouse.
Yeah,
and she is so far away from the town and her house. So like when you get to that scene, you already know, like, yeah, she can't fucking do anything.
Yeah.
And you're right, that is a solid fucking scene. And so Tom Atkins, being Tom Atkins, rolls over to the house, and like meanwhile, like you said, the kid's in his bedroom pinned, and there's fucking ghost getting ready to pop through the door.
Yep.
And Uncle Tom
They already fucked up.
Tom? I don't know if that works.
They already fucked up the grandma, by the way. Yeah, she was like, "You go to the room. I'll check to see what this is
So
about."
it's the grandma on this one. The other one, it was just a babysitter. Right?
Maybe it was a babysitter too. I don't know. Some old,
Pretty sure it was
old chick. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, victim number, whatever. All right, like, it doesn't matter.
Like the last victim before the final victim.
Yeah.
So he fucking pulls the kid out. Just as you see the fucking door open, like gnarly ass leopard hand pop through. He got away with a lot with limited special effects in this film, outside of the fog part, because they literally had to fog up a whole town.
Yeah.
In the streets, but I mean, as far as like, that's just a bunch of fog machines. That's cheaper compared to like all the makeup to do on all the ghosts. He saved it for that final scene.
Well, and even when you see them, it's kind of still like far off shots. You don't get real. You get a couple close-ups. You get a couple close-ups, but I'm just saying it's a couple of them. It's not the entire like ship of cannibal or leper cannibal whatever.
Just lepers.
Yeah, lepers.
They're not cannibals.
Yeah, whatever.
Don't judge.
I know.
Lepers.
Sorry.
So anyway, They all head to the church. I forget why the fuck. I think there was a conversation with the priest
the
earlier.
gold, man, the gold.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You get to the fucking church, and then you realize that the reason these fuckers are back fucking the whole town up is because the founders that they have this giant statue of now basically stole the money to start the town from the lepers. Not only did they do that after betraying them because they were making a deal with them because the lepers needed a place of their own because they got kicked out of their own community across the seas. They don't go into that. They're like, hey, we want to buy this land, start our own colony of our own people. Sure, we're going to go ahead and just take your gold and burn your ship.
Yeah.
Kill all of you.
Yep, it's the American way.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's fucked up, man. So they're like...
Got a little teary-eyed for a second, sorry.
Yeah.
Just thinking about this movie being such an American movie.
Yes.
Yeah. Just give me your money and we're going to give you whatever you want. Fucking kill them. All right.
Yeah, exactly. Ugh. So, yeah, the town was founded on lies.
Yep.
And the little bit of gold that was left from the main conspirator, because remember, they kept using that, all the conspirators.
Yeah.
That was like a very thematic thing through the movie, was melted into the cross at the church.
That's right.
So the big ending scene when all this is when you see the special effects. All the lepers, pirates come in and they're fucking just slowly walking. It's a church full of. It is a pretty cool shot.
Yeah.
It's like there's like 9 of them.
Yeah.
All trugging towards these people, and the old Hal holds up the cross, and then he holds it, and then the lead conspirator, I forget his fucking name, touches the cross. There's this giant blinding white light, and then Hal Halbert dies, and the ghost does this weird gyrating seizure thing.
I thought they started to walk away or something, and then they showed up to take his ass out.
That's right.
Remember, because they're like, here's your cross, and they go, all right, cool, and they make it glow, and it disappears, and like everybody, and then they leave, and everybody's high-fiving.
That was the final scene you're talking. Yeah, that was the final. You're
and then everybody's high-fiving, and then all of a sudden, they come back. They're like, you know what? We didn't get our quota, so you're dead, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because there were 6 conspirators, 6. That's right, with the deaths. Six deaths to match the 6 conspirators.
Yep.
And that priest was of the bloodline too of one of the conspirators, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So that's what. Yeah,
because he took the information pretty bad. So
yeah.
It was William Blake was the captain of the
William Blake.
Yeah, the leper cannibal. Now, I know. I'm just fucking with you. But all right, so
so great. Just enough story to give you context for why these ghost pirates are coming back.
Very, very Carpenter style
suspenseful,
movie.
Very not gory, just suspenseful, but it's scary. Like it is a scary movie, and like I said, that twist at the end is kind of fun because you're like, oh no, you're gonna die, bitch.
Yep.
You're gonna die.
It's almost funny though. It's like, all right, we got our gold, and like they go to leave, and then one of them says to Blake, like, weren't we supposed to get like 6 of them for the conspirators? And they're like, fuck. All right, come back. Let's go back to the church. Kill this motherfucker.
Damn it. You know how hard it is to float on this fog shit?
Yeah, I was like, all right, again? Head back.
All right.
So then we just talked about a, early John Carpenter, great, fun 80s movie. Now, what
we got?
I think is honestly a theme we're just going to run into so much. The 2000s.
Yeah, because there's still a bunch we haven't touched.
The theme, if it ain't broke, still fucking make a remake of it because there's got to be some money in it. The fucking remake of The Fog.
Well, see, we could say that about every remake, but there's been plenty of killers that we've talked about. No movie needs to be remade.
But if you have a
good idea.
Like, look, Evil Dead. The Evil Dead remake took and made it a straight horror movie where the original Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, is a horror comedy.
Oh, Dawn of the Dead. We've talked about those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Great movies, but what I'm saying is they had a good premise. Like, what someone needed to tell these people no.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. From like 2002 to 2007, there were so many people not being told no. There is
2010. That's when Nightmare on Elm Street came out.
Okay, but I'm just saying that period of time, there's a lot of movies they should have said no on that we'll probably be covering. We've either have already covered some of them or we're going to be covering because they just couldn't help themselves. They just kept making it. And this is one of them that A, didn't really need to make it anyway, and B, if you're going to remake it, god damn it, this is such a pitiful fucking effort.
Yeah, because there's They just throw in. I mean, we went from an hour and a half movie to a little over 2 hours. Like, did that movie need that much extra shit?
No.
With old fucking Smallville himself.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I do feel bad for Tom Welling because he, gotten kind of big on the WB Smallville show, and they're like, "All right, we got a movie for you. We got a role. You're gonna be the lead actor. It's a remake of a classic." And he's like, "Yeah, fuck yeah." Man, I feel like he must have signed on the dotted line and then read the script because...
Dude, there's something with people coming from the WB / later on the CW that they go into not the best horror remakes.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. No,
there's a trend.
Yeah, no, that's happened before.
So...
And let's go real quick. The director of this piece of shit, Rupert Wainwright.
He did Stigmata.
Hold on. Yes, he did.
Mm-hmm.
He also did Blank Check, that the silly-ass Disney movie.
Corey Haim?
No, I don't think it was anybody of name, but it was just a silly...
No. Wasn't it like...
Oh, he did a lot of music videos. He did some of the MC Hammer music videos. But let's just say not a lot of substance. Stigmata, I know, isn't a huge pile of shit.
I mean, it's not trash, but it's not like
It's
epic
not like,
fucking movie.
Yeah, let's put this guy in charge of the Carpenter remake. Yeah, no.
So they add
man.
all this shit. So, okay, same basic premise. Billy's a DJ, single mom. She's in a lighthouse, town's unveiling, yada, yada.
So the first one, Billy, she was Adrienne Barbeau. Fucking awesome.
I forget the actress in this one.
Oh, man.
I know her, I forget her, though.
Selma Blair.
Mm.
Yeah, which she was in some shitty teen movies in the 2000s. She kind of redeemed herself recently. Intentions? Yes, she was.
Yeah.
But she kind of redeemed herself recently because she was the mom in Mom and Dad.
Mm.
But before that, she was a
She
Mother
aged
Ship.
well, too.
Yeah. But she's fucking terrible in this, and it's goddamn stupid.
So the biggest thing they do to this movie that it really pisses it off is they add more to the backstory than needed. We actually get cutscenes of the leper ship that is with it looked like bad CGI makeup effect.
The other thing I felt is that for absolutely no reason at all, the director was like, what was missing from the original Fog? Comic relief. Let's get some comic relief in there.
With the black dude. Like, that's the thing.
Your
with
token black guy that's best friends with...
He's supposed to be Tom Atkins.
With Tom Atkins, which Nick Castle, Tom Welling's character, and they're best friends. And if you were like, man, if I could just get bad jokes every
I just got the Nick
2
Castle
minutes,
thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. I literally getting 10 minutes into that, I was just like, how do I shut him up?
Yeah.
It was not necessary.
I think and that's terrible because they used that for the first boat kill in this one.
Yep.
I'm like, God damn it.
Yep.
And he's shooting like a fucking Girls Gone Wild, because 2000s, man. Yeah, it's like, oh, party, have fun. And they're freezing their ass off on a boat in fucking like New England.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Anyway.
That's movie.
So that's part of the problem. There's like, they add so much exposition to it. And the main chick, wasn't
Maggie
she?
Grace.
Yeah.
So she was probably best known for either, if you've seen Lost, or she was the daughter in Taken.
That's it. Daughter in Taken.
Or the destroyer of remakes, apparently. I'm going to put it now. She's the playing the role kind of Jamie Lee Curtis's character, but already knows Nick from prior relationship. As opposed to just random hitchhiker that he picks up. He's like, you want to fuck?
Yeah, no, because they apparently were a thing. She left.
Oh, man.
To go out west.
And then
California.
there's an array of different people. They still have the alcoholic priest in this, but he doesn't really affect. Where in the original, he's the one that finds the journal and all this stuff. Yeah. This one, he's just an alcoholic who keeps talking about how he needs to get the fuck out of town.
Yeah,
just because he's like, fuck this town. I don't like this fucking town. Like, there's no reason. He's just angry, drunk priest. Which, why? Like, it's just town's so desperate. Because I'm pretty sure his sermon's like, let's go to page. I don't fucking care. You guys read it. I'm going to lay down. Like, I don't see any reason why he's in this fucking town. Because every scene, he's fucking drunk as shit.
Yeah, he's not like a good drunk. He's just a shithouse drunk.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, he's just a shithouse drunk. And then you got, like, remember that scene where she goes to sees him in the cemetery of the church and, like, apparently ghosts be tagging? They'd be tagging mausoleums and shit.
Yeah.
Like the cemetery is just tagged with all this ghost
damn it,
shit.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
And then we get into
Hold
some
on.
of the...
Don't forget about how, like, instead of just the fog rolling in and people getting killed, they got to add all these artifacts showing up on shore from the fucking ship.
Oh, that's right.
Like,
because
there's like a dining table set and a fucking hairbrush.
Yeah,
and
then you get
remember the one dude who's
the
like...
homeless guy.
He's like, there's an anchor and a
Yeah.
rope, and he just, like, walks out to the ocean.
Yeah.
Pulling, like, what the fuck?
But we get, for no reason at all, more where they talked about it in the original. He just read from the journal, and you find out,
We get all this stuff.
the founders of the town were assholes and fucked up. Well, apparently in the remake, you have to see everything because they don't tell you. You literally see the founders, and this time they tell you, they show you how fucked up these guys are and how they fucking kill everybody that's on the fucking ship.
They show the same scene in a flashback through multiple flashback scenes of the conspirators
and over
talking in the dark
again.
over the fire. They show
And
that
then
shit like 5 times.
Almost, I guess, supposedly supposed to be accidental, but the wife of the main dude looks a lot like Maggie Grace's character.
Yeah, it's funny.
And you're like,
oh wait, well see the character's name is Elizabeth,
right?
and it's Elizabeth Williams, but the name of the ship's Elizabeth Dane.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there something there maybe?
God
And
damn
then
it.
the wife looks-
no,
and then the
there, you
wife
know
looks
what?
the
There's
same.
nothing there, and I'm not going
There's
to talk about it.
something-
I'm already so pissed off at this movie. God damn it. So there's some stupid fucking kills. Some other stupid shit happens. It's lame. And we replace Carpenter's score with shitty
Early 2000s
thousands rock
reject music, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking horrible.
It's just there's just bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. The kills fucking suck. There's nothing going on. Like we do have where this was even weirder though. So again, the town is excited to reveal the monument of the founders.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with this movie is the monument is out there during the day. They don't unveil it. So what they do is everybody's already seen it in town, but they're going to put a blanket over it. Everybody come out, have a band play, and then pull the blanket off of the statue that everybody already saw. Okay.
You already saw it.
Yeah.
You already saw it.
Hey,
we
well, it
need a
looks
parade.
better at night with the
We
band
need a
playing.
parade. We
Yeah.
need it to look. We need it to look awesome.
No parade,
In a
by the way.
parade.
You're making it sound. No parade, just people sitting around looking at the monument. But, yeah, so in this one, where everybody kind of got the fuck out of Dodge, they avoided the fog in the original.
Mm.
This one, nope, that fog rolls in right in the midst of the big monument.
Oh,
time.
and there's some. They actually have a couple borderline action scenes with horrible CG fog.
Oh, man. Well,
Am I wrong?
No, yeah. No, the priest,
Mhm.
remember, doesn't he?
Oh, that's he gets by CG glass.
That's right.
CG glass.
CG
kill.
glass that spins around.
Oh,
or
by the way,
something.
guys, we've got to mention this is PG-13.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so you don't actually see any blood.
PG-13.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So they end up. I mean, I don't even really care going into the meat of this thing. It just they mimic
Just
some of
don't.
the scenes. They end up going back to beat for beat where Fogg attacks Billy's kid, Billy can't blah blah. Nick, Superboy runs to save this time, and they end up back in the town and they meet up with the father and all this stuff, and they go in this museum that's in the town this time.
Yeah.
It doesn't the end doesn't really happen in the church. It happens on the property, but it doesn't happen in the church. And then,
God.
William Blake and his people break in. They look like ghosts this time. They're not like people that come out of the fog. They're like literally wisps that turn into like human form at the time.
Yeah.
And it's horrible CG. And
how are they going to stop them? How do they do it?
Oh, there's we forgot. We didn't get into the Follow Malone thing about how they broke down this aquarium glass thing, and you see this giant swirling circle of broken glass shards, CG glass shards, that slowly slice through the priest. They just kind of go through him, and it's pretty bad.
All right, so they
eventually make
they're being chased by the fog, specifically them, which is weird because like the fog's like, I mean, we fucking hate everybody in this town. But we really fucking hate like y'all, like Nick and his girlfriend, and they make it to the cemetery, and then whatever the fuck Maggie Grace's character's name is, Elizabeth, that's right. Elizabeth's like, hold on, I know the solution.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
see, this is where my brain. I was gonna start explaining what my brain was yelling at me because it does this when I'm about to say something really stupid, and I'm just gonna repeat what I saw, But she goes to the head,
William Blake,
and they start kissing.
He looks like a CG corpse at this point.
Yeah, but they start kissing, and then the human that walked over to the ghost, turns into the Elizabeth ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the solution.
Oh, and it turns into the dress change. Everything changes.
Yeah.
So now she's a ghost.
I don't. How do you?
I don't know.
That wasn't in the that doesn't make any sense on any level of
terrible.
anything.
It's horrible.
So she was a ghost the entire time. What a twist! Like no, god damn it! Like what the fuck, man? Who wrote this shit? That like what did you see her actually? Like no, she was there. She was a human. I think Tom Welling tried to fuck her or did fuck her.
You want to know what the worst part about this is?
What?
It was produced by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill.
I was gonna try to avoid bringing that
up. No. We gotta.
It burns my soul.
They put money.
I know.
Into this.
I know.
They put money into this.
Are you sure that someone didn't steal money from them and they were too embarrassed that they got robbed?
Someone didn't sign the
so
check.
Like,
John Carpenter.
just put your name down, or we tell you we're gonna have all your secrets. Because god damn it, there's no way Carpenter sat in a theater and watched this and said, thumbs up, guys. Y'all did exactly what I don't
see how it looked better on script.
Ugh.
I mean, honestly, like I don't know how he could read the screenplay.
You know what though?
And
there's one saving grace.
Hmm.
Sometimes you get remakes.
Mm-hmm.
They invite the original cast to come back for a cameo.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
No Tom Atkins.
No Tom Atkins. No Jamie Lee Curtis. No nothing.
Yeah.
No nothing.
Or, yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis, whatever. But you got to protect Tom Atkins and not have him cameo in this piece of shit movie. And he wasn't in it, so Tom Atkins is safe.
Hey, there were other good actors in this.
I understand.
All right.
I'm just saying.
Just chill the fuck out.
I'm just looking out for my Atkins. All right.
Shh. So, I forgot to mention one little other kind of kick in the dick from this film. So the actor that played Boris, William Blake, also played Boris the Blade in Snatch.
Oh yeah.
A good movie.
He usually plays Russians. You'll see him, and he's usually like that kind of generic like Russian bad guy role.
Yeah, I mean he was in The Saint. I mean
he was a homeless guy in Batman Begins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been in a bunch of stuff. That was good. And then there was this this thing.
I'll say this: we might run into a shittier remake than this. Potentially,
pretty sure we will.
Possibly. But as of right now, of all the killer fillers we've done, this ranks number one fucking piece of shit remake that I've had to
category for this. Like, is this the? I feel like we've given something the title of ultimate filler already, haven't we?
No, I think it has to be this.
Is this okay?
This is the challenge.
We've had an ultimate killer.
We could almost do a ranking now, and this is bottom.
This is bottom of the barrel, dude.
Yeah, like it's Evil Dead remake top, and then The Fog, and like that's for and because I don't know, I'm gonna challenge the other shitty horror remakes to see if they get
this.
Because here's the thing, not only is this a shitty remake. It's a PG-13 shitty remake. So you don't even have like a couple bullshit kills. You say, look, it sucked, but at least that one kill was awesome. I mean, fuck, dude. Jason Goes to Hell is fucking dog shit, but you know what? It's got some great kills in it.
Kills are fun.
I'm sorry. I'm getting riled up now.
Why are you shaving me?
God,
that's a great sentence. Jason Goes to Hell. Why are you shaving me?
God.
No, but okay. So this film is so far at the bottom. It's the base layer of a whole weekend full of shit in a porta-john at Coachella.
Yeah.
Like it's dealt with a whole
and all
weekend.
They had and all they had is tacos. The entire Coachella.
But it's the base layer.
Yeah.
Like it's the first hour's worth of shit after a weekend. Like it's just filled up. It's just terrible.
If you have an enemy,
make them watch this.
Yeah,
tell them it was good.
Yeah.
Tell them it was good.
Yeah.
All right, we could go on and on about how shitty this movie was, but that's it. It's the I think it's the first ultimate filler. We've had a couple ultimate killers. There's a category for that, but this is the ultimate filler.
Yeah,
and should never been made. Fuck you guys for making it. I'm sorry. You're horrible for funding this, John Carpenter and Deborah Hill. Rest in peace, Deborah Hill.
I'll be honest.
Horrible for funding it.
I'm glad I didn't see this prior to when Carpenter was at one of the cons where there was Q&A.
Yeah.
Because I would have a very easy question. I would say 2000 remake of The Fog. Why? And I would just sit down. And then just because,
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
That's all, John.
Oh, there you go. As always, go to GIPodcast.com. Hit up all the other podcasts on the network. We got some flavor for everybody. And hit us up at lowdownbrown.gui@gmail.com. Comments, questions. If you like this movie, please give me a fucking 4-page essay on why you think it's good, because I think it would take that. I think I wouldn't even start paying attention to the second page.
Trolling.
No trolling.
True feelings.
Yeah.
Because we'll never get a response.
Yeah, exactly.
All right?
So, until we talk to you again, stay safe.
Join us at GUIPodcast.com.
In a world ravaged by movie studios that keep rehashing the same things, only one podcaster has the guts to make it even worse. Join Mike the Hobbit as he traverses the internet to bring you some of the best and worst ideas for reboots, remakes, and reimaginings of some of your favorite and least favorite TV and film properties. Ideas like a John Waters He-Man movie, Fantastic Four the musical, and Aliens, done entirely with marionettes. What podcast would bring this evil upon the world? This is Smack My Pitch Up. Available anywhere you get your podcasts.
My name is Amy Bogard.
And I'm Mike the Hobbit.
And we are the hosts of Deeply Upsetting, where we use our expertise to answer your most upsetting hypothetical quandaries, such as, what non-winged animal deserves wings?
And what body part deserves a secret mouth?
Which cryptid is the worst roommate?
These questions and more that plague you will be answered on Deeply Upsetting, available anywhere you get your podcasts and at GUIPodcast.com.